Holy shit, you guys. Carrie Fisher just said my name. Oh my God. I'm so happy to be here, part of this. She's so much more than Star Wars. Unfortunately, that's all I'm gonna talk about. I love Star Wars again, and that's a huge thing for me because I hated it for a long time because before that, I loved it. And then Star Wars did a couple of things that made me mad. Those first 3 movies came out when I was a kid. I saw the first one when I was 10 years old. I love all 3 of them. I'll be honest with you, 2 3/4 of them. Because I was in high school by the time Jedi came out, so when those Ewoks started that fucking chub nub shit, I was like, what the fuck is happening? Why are these Teddy Ruxpins doing a dick dance? What is happening? So I should have been prepared for where Star Wars took me. Because then, a while later, the special editions came out. And I was mad at the special editions, because I was like, they already are special. Here, and in here. And then the prequels came out. And I went really insane because I viewed the prequels like the ultimate act of betrayal. To me, that was like your cool uncle trying to mouth fuck you on Christmas. No, I know, that's super creepy. I don't mean when you're a little kid, I mean now, you're a grown man. So that's where I was. I'm showing you how crazy I got. And just so you know, this is not just material. I actually talked to my therapist about how upset I was about Star Wars. I swear to you, you know why I paid $140 to tell a lady I was mad at a movie? Because my wife didn't want to fucking hear it anymore. Because I went so crazy with Star Wars, it was my Vietnam, you know what I mean? I was one of those crazy old assholes. Kids would be like, I like the new Star Wars. I'm like, you don't know shit about dick, motherfucker. 1977, I was in the shit, bitch. Where the fuck were you? Opening day, my mom took me to Star Wars. Where the fuck were you? So I know it's crazy. I just want to tell you where I was when Force Awakens came out. That's where I was feeling last year. I was like, I'm not going to see that movie. You're not going to get me again. You're not going to trick me again, George Lucas. And then my friends started to get excited about the trailers. I didn't even watch the first trailer. I'm like, they're not getting me again. And then the second trailer came out, and Chewie and Han were in it. And my friends are like, dude, Han and Chewie, you had to feel something. I'm like, nope, didn't feel nothing. My heart's made of turds, fucking nothing. But I was full of it. When I saw Han and Chewie in the first trailer, I was sobbing at my desk, like, oh my God, my 2 best friends together again. So I was in. I told all my friends I wasn't gonna see it, but I knew I was gonna see it. And I went opening day, took my wife, and I teared up during I loved it. I teared up during, fuck that, I cried. I cried during the scroll, you guys. It was like Luke Skywalker's vanished. I'm like, bleh. I was a fucking mess. It was like Toy Story 3 meets Up. I was just sobbing mess for the entire movie. Did I cry when Han and Chewie came on screen? Fuck yeah, I did. So we come out of the movie, and my wife is like, did you like it? I'm like, I loved it. And she goes, no shit, you cried during the whole goddamn thing. I'm like, I'm emotional, baby. So she goes, well, you can talk about it. You can talk about the movie to your buddy Rick. We're gonna go over to Rick's house. Rick's a good buddy of mine. He's a fellow nerd. He's a comic book writer in the States. Also around my age. I know he hated Star Wars for a long time because we've talked about it before. And by talk about it, I mean we yelled about it full of whiskey at Comic-Con. So I knew we would be on the same page. So I see Rick, and I go, hey man, Force Awakens. I loved it. And he goes, man, I hated it. And then we fought for 3 hours. Everything he said, I had an answer to. He's like, well, the plot felt too familiar. And I'm like, familiar? Like comfort food? Like mashed potatoes, you dumb dick? Yeah, that sounds terrible. A movie made of mashed potatoes. What the fuck is wrong with you? That sounds amazing. And we're just fighting. Everything he's saying, we're fighting. He's like, Star Wars this. And I'm like, fucking Star Wars that. And I'm just defending Star Wars. Which I realized is one of the signs of being a kidnap victim. You know what I mean? Defending your captor. That's the Stockholm Syndrome, you guys. I have the Star Wars syndrome because all my friends are like, I hate Star Wars now. I'm like, you don't know Star Wars anymore. Star Wars treats me like an angel when no one's around. You ever think maybe Phantom Menace was my fault? You guys have been awesome, man. I hope you had a good time.